Nepal just witnessed something unprecedented in democratic history. Gen Z protesters used Discord, a gaming chat app, to literally choose their country's next prime minister through virtual polls and debates. This all started when the government banned 26 social media platforms including Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. But that was just the trigger. The real anger was about Nepo kids, flaunting wealth while average Nepalese make $1,400 a year. The protests turned deadly fast. 72 people died when police opened fire on protesters trying to storm parliament, making it Nepal's deadliest unrest in decades and forcing PMKP Sharma Ali to resign. Here's where it gets wild. Over 10,000 young people gathered on Discord, Youth Against Corruption channel, to debate and vote for their interim leader. With thousands more watching on YouTube livestream, they shortlisted 5 candidates, and after hours of real-time debate, chose 73-year-old former Supreme Court Chief Justice Sushila Karki, a woman known for jailing corrupt ministers and fighting government corruption. The economic damage is massive. Tourism arrivals dropped 30% during peak season, with Kathmandu's tourist hub Thamel now deserted and businesses facing 8 to 10% daily cancellation rates. Media freedom took a hit too. Over a dozen news outlets were attacked. For journalists injured by police, rubber bullets, and major networks like Canterbury Media Group had their offices burned down. This wasn't just random violence. The protests exposed deep anger about youth unemployment at 20%. Corruption cases going unpunished. Politicians, kids living luxury lives while 2,000 young Nepalese leave daily for work abroad. The Discord approach shows how Gen Z is reimagining democracy. They fact-checked rumors in real time, debunked fake photos of protest leaders, and warned military officers against royal interference in government formation. What's scary for traditional politicians? This movement had no formal leadership, was organized entirely online, and participants could join anonymously without fear of retaliation from authorities. The timing was brutal for Nepal's economy. Protests hit right during peak tourist season when businesses were expecting trekkers heading to Margaret Base Camp and other world-famous trails. Even after getting their chosen PM, the new government is paying 1 lakh rupees, about $11,330. 2 families of each person killed. It's declaring national mourning and flying flags at half-mast. The international community is watching closely. UN rights chief called for investigations into disproportionate use of force, and countries issued travel warnings against non-essential visits. This is the 3rd South Asian country where student-led protests toppled governments recently, following Bangladesh's Sheikh Hasina and Sri Lanka's economic crisis, showing a regional pattern.